Welcome to my channel. I'm Brianna and this is my life on paper. And I am lucky enough to play along with two different series today. First of all, I am playing along this month with Collection Obsession with the Crafty Low or No Spend Facebook group. And that is where we take a collection and you don't have to kill it, but it's to make 4 scrapbook layouts out of it. So the reason why I picked this collection was because I'm playing along with the 14 Days of Christmas with Janet Fritz and MK Gunn. And so kind of 2 birds, 1 stone. I want to show you the kit. So this is Wise Men Still Seek Him. Now, I am scrapping about 6 months behind, not behind, 6 months ago. That's where I am. So I have all my, I shouldn't say all my, since my kids were born, all my Christmas layouts are done. So those are all done in scrapbooks. Maybe they aren't journaled, but we won't talk about that right now. That's for another day. So I went and I got this collection from Tuesday Morning. I believe it was $7. It wasn't anytime recently because I haven't been to Tuesday Morning in a long time. But we have these gorgeous this gorgeous collection. My family and I generally do are part of a live nativity. So there are characters that that stand outside in a thing that's meant to be a manger. They have live animals nearby, generally a camel and some sheep and a donkey is usually there. So this caught my eye. Now, generally I probably do 2 layouts. Not 2 layouts even, probably 2 scrapbook pages. So 1 layout of the live nativity, maybe 2 layouts. What I'm going to do with this kit is going to be more general. Since I don't have pictures, I'm going to put places for pictures, and I want it to be that I could use it anytime. And we do a lot of activities for Christmas, but they're not all centered around church, religion, Jesus, all those kind of things. So they're going to be more, I was going to say general. I don't know if that's the word I want, but non-specific anyway, so that they could be used with any kind of, but the thought is Christmas pictures. So I started out let me show you the pictures, or the pages. So here's our sticker page. You've already cut into it, so there's a scrap. But it had been a complete collection. So, and then these are double-sided, and then you get 2 of each. So here's the front and back of this one. I might not have the front and back of each one of them because I cut into them. So here's one, and here's the back, and I've already cut into that one. This one I did not, so there should be, let's see what we can do here. This is the front and back of this one. We have the front and back of this one, so some nice card parts and a nice solid. And then the front and back of this one with the cut parts and the design. And then this one, and I should have one more, but maybe I already showed that one to you. What I did was I took the solid burgundy color. Oh, and the other thing is I should tell you too that I am using a sketch by Scrapbook Generation. It is a paid sketch, so I will not be showing that, but it's a pretty standard Scrapbook Generation sketch. And then I picked one with 4 photos. I actually went into my old scrapbooks from years prior in Christmas and kind of looked to see. I have a lot of vertical photos, so I picked a sketch that has 4 vertical photos. So I will start by laying these out. I did go into my stash and grab some other colored pieces out. I sort my stash by colors. Here's the placeholders for the pictures. I picked a craft color. This, I believe, is meant to be more of a gold. It looks like a gold brown. So, and I thought craft is a perfect neutral for for this layout. And I made them 4x6 with the thoughts of I'll trim my pictures down smaller so that can still be a mat. Or if I really wanted to keep them larger, that wouldn't be a problem either. I would just cover the craft paper. So not a big deal at all. I'll get those lined up a little bit. Okay, so that's what we're starting off with the base. Went into my stash and found I have lots of florals, and I think how this happened was that I go to a crop that often has a kind of a rummage sale, so you can put your stuff out that you don't use anymore. You can find lots of flowers that way. Excuse me. So I found 3 flowers that match. And I've had these for a while. They'll work good for this page. Now, they're not exactly a match, but they're a Christmas, kind of give you a Christmas feel. So I think those are perfect. Okay, in my stash, I also found, I don't even know what to call these, but they're probably meant for cards, but they make good photo centers, flower centers. So I've got those. And then I have some Paper Studio flowers, as well as another generic flower for my stash. So that's gonna actually probably lay like that on that one. Give it a little black. And there's a little bit of black in the sticker collection, as well as the papers, not these papers. So I've got that. And then I went and, because this has the black and the gold, I actually liked the way the sparkle with the black and the gold. So I put 2 flowers on that one and did a similar thing over here to give it that gold sparkle. And then I have some very old, close to my heart. These are a Christmas collection, and I just have bits and pieces of them. So I've got this. So I'm going to use this as a tucking part here to that. And then along with that goes this button. Now, I only had 2 of those kind of a label and a button, so they're going to go in 2 different places. And I went back into my stash and I found this brass kind of a label holder there, so that's going to go over there. And then I went and found, I have a whole 3 of these shiny, not glossy, but kind of iridescent, not iridescent, I don't know what the word is, but kind of shiny red buttons. The rest of mine are really matte, so that's going to go over to my cluster there too. And I have lots of arrows, so we've got an arrow that can tuck over there, an arrow that can tuck over here. And then, oh, and one more arrow up here. And then in my sketch, there's kind of a round label here for journaling. And this is maybe where it gets tricky in that I'm not putting photos down. So I want to be able to put the photos here and then the journaling spot. But I found this, and I believe it's Creative Memories. And I think that's going to be a good spot for journaling. I've got a joy tag from my stash that's going to cover up whatever this says, so make it a more Christmassy. And then just to make this another little cluster, from that same Close to My Heart collection, I have a little stamp. I brought in another flower, and I have another arrow. What I think I'll do is I'll glue that cluster down as a cluster, but not glue it to the page. Then when this is all completed, it'll go into my page protector and not glued down, so that when I do have photos at Christmas, I can put those photos in there and then put the journaling spot on top of the photo. So there we have it. I also have next to me what I grabbed out of my stash. So in case I need any extras, I have some gold bling from Paper Studio. I do have some more flowers. I don't see myself using those, but glittery brads. We've got the gold over here with some more arrows, some more label holders. We've got more flowers and different labels in black. So I'm going to pause here. I'm going to put this page together and I'll be right back with the completed layout. Welcome back. Here is the finished layout. Now, I did not add anything. I I don't know if I said which title I was going to use. Joy to the World. It's a little underwhelming. It maybe could really use to be backed with maybe a black or yeah, a black, I would think. I did my clusters. This one ended up with not a lot of room to put 2 buttons, so I think it worked perfectly. I only have 2 of these sticker buttons. This one I popped up, looks cute. And then I've got this one here. So a little bit of gold, a little bit of black, those flowers, they kind of sort of a little bit, use your imagination, look like poinsettias. So here's my finished layout. The beauty, I think, of this, and I'll have to come back with the finished layout once I have pictures, once after Christmas in January. I'll come back with the completed pictures to see how it worked and make a decision. Is this something good? Maybe I can do this every year in December, plan my pages ahead of time. But I'm in love with the colors and really looking forward to seeing how these will look with the pictures. What I was gonna add was, once the pictures are in, if it needs something more, that's when I can totally add something. So I love the starting off point. Love the collection. Be looking for it more this month because I will be trying to participate on Tuesdays and Thursdays and Saturdays with the 14 days of Christmas. But then once a week, I will be using this collection. So you'll see different Christmas layouts with different papers, but once a week, I'll use this collection. So you'll see more of it. So leave me know below if you have any questions, comments. I love hearing from you. I get back to everyone. I hope you have a fabulous day, and I will see you again soon.